Hey guys and girls, right, so I want to do a little instructional series for all of you that may not have been able to work out some of the coin stuff. We're going to start off with the first one, which would be changes, because I guess that's pretty much the first one that everybody wants to learn. It's actually not very hard, so we're going to go through that now. Tuning wise, you're looking at E, high E here, first string, second string B, third string G, D as the fourth, fifth is A, E, normal 6, and drop D formation for the last one on the seventh string, which is low A. Now, if by chance you're playing with a 6th string, that's not a problem. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to replace your high E string and tune it down to B. So you're going to start from the B, go down to the, and then the next one up will be the G, which would normally be a B, D, A, E, and then low A. Now, if you're running standard, like strings like 10 to 46 or something like that, when you drop that all the way down to low A, it's going to be a little flappy. So if it is that you wanted to down tune to like insert type tuning with a 6-string guitar, you might want to put maybe like, I don't know, a 13 to 60 or something around there, or a minimum 52 on the top. If you hit as hard as I do, it's going to flap all over the place. I run a 74 on the low one. Alright, so first riff. Right, and changes. Simple, starting off with a standard E chord. So if you're using a 7th string, you're looking at the E string here. Right, and then you're going to an octave on the B string, right, which is here. So you go. Basically what the octave is that you play, which is 4th fret on the G string, and 2nd fret on the A string. Right? So sounds like this. Do your best to mute the string in between. So it'll sound like this. Alright, so let me go back to the first note. So first note is E and 2 2nd frets, standard power chord. Alright, so the third note in the section is on the low A string, and it's like a drop. What we all call drop D formation. So it's on the 3rd fret, and it goes like this. Alright, so the whole run will be this. Okay? Now, that repeats over and over, so basically you're doing right? The resolve is on the 5th fret up here, so it'll be like this. Alright, pretty much it for the first riff. Now I'll just go through it in a little bit more detail because there's some little niggly parts in the middle there where you do some bends, right? So you play first note, and you bend, sorry, just a real slight bend on that octave, so and that's basically it for the first riff. So right, so the end of that whole section is just 3 on the open. Alright? and that's pretty much the whole riff. So I'll do it as best as I can in super slow-mo. Alright, so starting off again with E. Remember guys, with the 6 strings, you're gonna have to tune down starting, replace your high E string for that matter with B and come back. So B, G, D, A, E, A. Okay? Alright. Cool. So super slow-mo. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the main riff in the whole song. Alright, then we reach the chorus. So after we go, we reach the what I call the chorus, and we have the peep part over all of that. But behind that, or the guts of the chorus, is actually the main riff, right, which we'll get to now. Right, so the chorus starts on the 3rd fret on the E string, which would be your 2nd string down, right, so which is, right, then you're moving to the, make sure I can see this, you're moving to the 5th fret here on the low A string, right? All power chords, bar, right? So normal 5th, right? The normal power chord on the 3rd fret on the E string, 5th fret on the low A string, right? Then you go to the 2nd fret on the E string. Right, then you go to open on the low A string, and you go to the 2nd fret on the low A string, and you go back to that 2nd fret on the E string. Now I'll show you the timing. Right, so just to recap, start off 3rd fret on the E string, 5th fret, low A string, 2nd fret on the E string, open on the low A string, 2nd fret on the low A string, and 2nd fret on the B string. Oh, sorry, the E string. So, timing.